Hello, Superman Show here, and today I'm back at Danganronpa. And I know I ended the video off like terribly last time, but whatever. Wait. Okay. There we go. Well, time to get back into it. I'm sure. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure about that.
You got it.
That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff.
Hey.
You guys like worship protein like your god or something?
Okay.
Makoto, I don't know what it is you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it till tomorrow. She's in pain. Yeah, I got it.
I'm sorry. You know?
Well, for now, let's eat. Eat. I'm kind of nervous. Huh? Come on. How come?
What's your problem?
Cause I don't usually eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid, I'd eat by myself.
What the heck?
What about your family? Oh, well, yeah. I used to live with my dad, my mom, and my mom.
Huh?
2 moms? You had 2 moms. What? That's just how things are. That's like a serious issue. Just let go. You're asking for trouble, getting involved with her more than you have to. How dare you speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours? Stop saying stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up. Pretty miserable situation, man. I scarfed down breakfast as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room. Is it free time? Yeah. Alright. Well, time to go to the machine and hope to get something good. Probably gonna have to hang out with Sakura this time. Alright. Okay. Okay. What is that? Huh? An antidote or whatever. What the frick is that? Ah, this thing gives some weird stuff. Okay, armor. Some weird book. Don't know what that is. Stacks of paper. Okay. Sharp tiki head. Ooh, a second man. Cereal? I don't know what that is. And a t-shirt. Okay. Kyoko, where are you? Kyoko, please. Wait, where is she? She's somewhere in the halls, that's all I know. Kyoko, talk to me. Talk to me, Kyoko.
Anyway.
I'm busy. I don't have time to... Wow. Screw you then. Okay. Well, I have a feeling Sakura is in the chem lab. Nope. Where is she? Well, she's... Oh, yeah, she's, like... needs to go rest or something like that. Well... time to hang out with Byakuya. Where are they? Office. Toko's obviously following him right now. Okay.
What?
What's the matter? Thinking about whom you might like to kill? Well, choose wisely. In this game, loss means nothing to less than death. Yeah.
That's fine.
If I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I hope you appreciate this. Okay. Okay, so what am I gonna give him? Right. Royal curry. Okay then. What is he like? What the frick? You want a t-shirt? Layering shears. Right. I might give you the shears. No. I'm going to give you the fountain pen. You insist, I suppose I can accept it. Does that mean he liked it? I have a question for you. Huh?
That's
you do?
right.
Something's been bothering me for a while now, and I can't take it anymore. So to answer my question, I need you to explain me what exactly your ultimate lucky student title means. Oh well, I don't totally get it myself, but what I do know is that I was picked at random from a pool of normal students.
So in other words,
So you just got into Hope's Peak by blind luck? I see. Well, that answered my question. What's the question? How a commoner like you with absolutely no unique talents or abilities could get into the school? Well, I forgot to mention how a boring, untalented, utterly generic commoner got in. Boring? Generic? Did you really have to list all of that off?
naturally.
But it's the truth. Maybe compared to you, the ultimate affluent prodigy and all. But even... you seem to think it's merely an issue of title, but make no mistake. My lineage... intelligence, figure, athletic ability, they are all ultimate.
In other words,
Which is to say, I am the ultimate perfection. I feel free to begin calling me that, in fact. He's really taking this to the extreme. You who have nothing, I who have everything. We are living proof that all men are not quite created equal. You have my pity, Makoto. Life can be very cruel indeed. And because I pity you so much, perhaps someday I'll allow you to hear my tale of glory. Consider it a blessing, a gift from me to you, to allow you to bask in my glory. Having finished his mean-spirited lecture, Byakuya left me standing there in silence. I learned one thing about Byakuya today. Anytime I talk to him, I need to be prepared for extreme psychological trauma. Already a new skill, cool and composed. Well, guess I can always talk to Yasuhiro. Where is he? Okay, and so since he's somewhere in the hall. Oh, great. Soko's Genocide Jack right now. Where'd Yasuhiro? Oh, there you are. I don't like how you just vanished out thin air. What's going on, Makoto? I'm like super exhausted, so I hope you don't need anything from me. Yeah.
Please!
Can you try and cheer me up, Makoto? I'm down in the dumps and got no energy at all. Do my best to cheer up a down and out hero. I didn't give you anything, and you would enjoy it probably. Like, you want a donut? Here, take a red scarf. I wonder how much I can get for this at a pawn shop. Kidding. I appreciate it, really. Does that mean he liked it?
Could it be?
Hey Makoto, you know what I'm thinking? You and me meeting like this, it wasn't a coincidence. So I've got some good news for you. I'm gonna give you a psychic reading at a huge discount. A discount?
How about that?
Normally it's $1,000 for 2 hours, but for you, let's call it 900. That's only a $100 discount, and even then, it's way too expensive.
Don't be mean.
Hey, come on. You should count yourself lucky that the ultimate clairvoyant is willing to tell your future. So, are you right pretty often?
Well,
I sure am. At the bare minimum, I've got a 20% chance of accuracy. That sounds pretty sketchy. For real, don't make that face. Didn't you hear what I said? 20% of the time, I'm right. Every time. That includes natural disasters, election results, you name it. Don't you realize how amazing that is?
how about that?
Okay, fine. I'll give you a special trial run. After all, I've already seen what the future has in store for you. When did you see it?
Well,
Hehehehe. You won't believe me what I saw. It would appear that the mother of your children and the mother of my children are the same woman. Oh wait, I never thought of this before. That is referencing a certain part of this game. I refuse, denied, don't like it.
I'm right, right?
Doesn't matter if you don't like it. That's just the way it is. 20% accuracy, you said?
You know?
At least. I pray to everything holy that you're wrong. Please be wrong. Now then, since that was a special trial run, I'm afraid I can't apply the discount. That'll be $1,000, please. Don't worry, you can pay me after we get out of here. Wait, hold on. But there's no way you're gonna be right? If you like, I can do a reading right now to see whether my reading was right or not. Naturally, additional fees will apply. Think about it. Okay, let me know as soon as you're ready for my services. Oh, he's gone. Do I have enough in my bank account to take another crack at it? No, I can't bring myself to pay for something like that. I can see how people could fall into that kind of cycle, though. That was close. Please, whoever's listening, I'm begging you, whatever else happens, don't let him be right. Okay. Wait, did I get a skill from Sakura already? Alright.
Attention! Please gather in the gym as soon as you...
Okay. Alright. Sakura. No, I haven't gotten anything from you.
Evan, I'm actually buying a furry artist.
To the gym, I guess. Alright. It's like, why do you want me to come to the gym? I completely forgot why. Hey, we can have that talk, Sakura. You're the last one. Everyone else is already inside. Aren't you gonna go in?
However...
I have a bad feeling about this. More than just a feeling. Probably Monokuma did call us all together after all. Sakura.
Well then.
Makoto. If something happens to me and Hina, huh?
I'm sorry.
No,
So
never mind.
then.
I'm... Who would ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves? Sakura? I remember this part, actually. Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we were all gathered at the gym, it began. A lot of people are gone.
Well?
Okay, let's get this show on the road. You're about to give us our next motive presentation, aren't you?
That's right.
You guys all together to present another motive, right? Is he right?
Huh?
We have to go through this pain again. Not again. I can't take it anymore.
I see.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about a motive.
Today, I'm feeling
The reason I gathered you all here is so that I could get rid of my grudge. Your grudge.
Why?
We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a thing for a thing. Stop beating around the bush. Just tell us what you're talking about. Well, Byakuya, you've already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah, so what about it?
In other words...
Well, today I'd like to tell you about that spy.
Hey,
So guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Ogami. He said so openly, it made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal. Even though he just revealed a huge secret. What did you say? He said the spy was Sakura.
What is this?
What are you talking about?
You're a liar!
There's no way Sakura's a spy. Right, Sakura?
Huh?
Sakura? And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. And if she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to the that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you.
Thrills, chills,
Roast her, boil her, kill her, don't kill her, whatever.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Either way, I can't wait. And just like that, he was gone. Finally, I understood what he had been talking about. An eye for an eye, and a thing for a thing. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal.
What the heck?
So what is that? What does this mean? Is it true? Has Ogre really been spying on us for the mastermind?
What are you saying?
What are you saying? There's no way. But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong! You're wrong!
Well, he's wrong. There's just no way.
Hey.
Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
Sorry I didn't tell you earlier. What?
Oh no!
Then he was being serious for serious. Ogre's been working for the mastermind.
I'm sorry.
So you've been lying to us this whole time?
Huh?
It's not true. Sakura was probably being controlled. There's got to be some reason she didn't have a choice. She was just forced to do it. Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The masterminds probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told. What? You're talking like you know that for a fact. Because I do know for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting. And that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? During their fight, I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to him, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind.
What?
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale?
Not possible.
She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that.
Impossible.
He's right. We can't just believe whatever she says now. How can we even be sure she really did it? Betray the mastermind. Maybe this is a double bluff and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants.
What are you saying?
Sakura would never do that. Okay then, Sakura. If you really have cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are. Well,
I'm
sorry, can't. Even I don't know that.
What?
You don't know? That just makes you all the more suspicious.
Please!
She's telling the truth. You have to believe her.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Shut up. I'm not finished questioning
Come
her.
on.
Next question. What's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those words.
I see.
I see, so even now you've taken aim on our lives.
Wrong! You're wrong!
You're wrong. I'm telling you, Sakura would never do that.
What the heck?
You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice?
That's terrible!
It's because you're not listening to me.
Wait.
Please stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this.
However...
How do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind. What? I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them.
I'm sorry.
That is how I intend to take responsibility.
Huh?
Hold on. What do you mean if you both go down, both down?
Hina.
You know, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth and confiding you again and again.
Well,
But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me.
But
Sakura.
I'm sorry.
Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. And then...
Soon the door.
Okay. Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed.
no way!
Hold on, this whole thing with Sakura
Don't
is...
make me repeat myself.
It's over. She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss.
That's terrible!
No, Sakura's not our enemy.
Why?
Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What?
What is it? You think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
What is this?
That's...
Calm down.
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything.
Why?
But
Anyway,
go to your room, cool down, and we can continue the discussion tomorrow. It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood. We were honestly glad the day was over. Sakura is a spy. She's a traitor. Byakuya said Sakura is the enemy, but he's wrong. She's not my enemy. She's my friend without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? Oh, yeah.
Good morning.
I'm worried about Sakura. I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. Huh? Hey, Kyoko, please. Kyoko, good morning. Just gonna walk away from me like that? So ignore me. Is she really that mad at me? But actually, it's not just Kyoko. Ever since Monokuma summoned us last night, the atmosphere around here has gotten really heavy. I can feel it looming over us, weighing us down. Well, if nothing else, I need to patch things up with Kyoko as soon as possible. Makoto, are you okay? Huh, what do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard. Toko, Byakuya, what are you doing here? They're taking refuge from here. Refuge?
Such ignorance.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against Mastermind's tool. The Masterminds? Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed the only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Huh, where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
Oh, I know. If she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against the threat. Threat?
What is this?
Why do you hate her that
Naturally.
much? Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. Unfair. The game should be fair. To all players, the existence of a spy for the masterminds upset that balance.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason.
What did you say?
Stupid. This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible!
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot. Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think of things through. Why did the mastermind reveal that Sakura was a spy to us?
What the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
however,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Feeling the fact was also meant to serve as the next motive the mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion and hatred.
In other words,
this right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap Mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, will you stand there and argue like children?
But...
That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just... I mean, how can you guys believe in Sakura again? If she really can beat the Mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
What are you saying?
Idiot, you'd really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her?
Interesting.
It wouldn't matter.
Huh?
What? If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the Mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on, Byakuya. In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest.
What the hell?
He deserved that.
You disgust me. You're a monster. To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
What?
I should have died.
Interesting.
Interesting. Then you are planning to take care of all that yourself? Go ahead, try it if you dare. That's how it works here, after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
that's right.
This is exactly what the Mastermind wants, and it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That stupid cow, how dare she? She should die 1,000 times, no, 1,000,000. So she was just another hysterical little girl, hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya, and all you can do is mock them for it. That's wrong. What's wrong with that?
Hey,
A friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude is going to come back and bite you hard.
I don't have time to play with you.
And I will happily elude its attempts. So, yeah, you know. How about we, eat? Or maybe now's not a good time.
You know?
With a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms, one by one. So, I like how I can just I like how I can just go, from really sad music like that and stuff to like really happy. Where's Asahina's room? Right. Oh, I can't talk to her. Okay. Oh, she's in the music room. Oh, I can talk to Sakura now. Probably not gonna talk to Soko, cause I need skill points.
I'm sorry.
Hey Sakura, I'm not sure I'm ready to open up just yet. Maybe if you create the right opportunity.
I see.
Even if I don't feel like talking, you'll still stand by me? I still don't understand you, Makoto. Without saying a word, I stood by Sakura. Yes, definitely. You know what? Oh, I don't have a protein shake for you. Let me see. What would you like? Take this. You really want to give me something so splendid? You know, I'm not sure why, but somehow you remind me of him.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I forget I said that. I'm just talking to myself. Anyway, I feel a little better now. Thank you. Seeing Sakura so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Wow. Not even gonna give me any... Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna continue to talk to Yasuhiro since you don't want to talk to me. Well, Yasuhiro's not there. Okay. Okay. There you are.
According to the spirits,
I had a dream last night. I saw that the spirit world was going to flood us with energy and save us from the school nightmare.
how about that?
It's a conspiracy. Take heart, my man.
You know?
I've got something I wanted to show you. I got the stigma on my back.
Hey, come on.
It's a gift from the gods. Okay. He showed me a scar. Okay. What would you like? You know what? Take some. Okay, I can't. I don't have any. Take some coffee. I wonder how much I. Okay. Does that mean he liked it? Hey Makoto, what's up, my brother, and my fellow lover? Oh no! Don't say that. Let's raise our semi-siblings upright, okay? Stop talking about that.
Oh, so then.
So you ready for the next round? Never. Actually, how do you do your fortune telling anyway? I saw you do palm readings and stuff, and you didn't use any tools or anything. Wow, I didn't know you knew about divination tools. Sounds like you know your way around the spirit world. I'm not sure you need to know that much to know about those kind of tools. Now that I know you're an expert, I have a question for you. A correct answer gets you another discount. No thanks.
Could it be?
There are 22 cards known as the Major Arcana and 56 known as the Major Arcana. The Minor Arcana. Generally, the cards from the Major Arcana are used for divination. Do you know what I'm talking about? The Major and Minor Arcana. And the Major Arcana cards are used to tell the future. That must be tarot. Hey, I got it right. Oh, I know, you're talking about tarot cards.
What?
Ah, gloriously correct. I will now tell your fortune for a measly 600 bones. Wow, really? It's something I'd never say. I've had enough fortune telling for one lifetime. I see. Well, if you ever change your mind, you know where to find me. Sure thing. Anyway, getting back to what I asked you about before. If you don't use any tools or whatever, how do you do your fortune telling?
Don't be mean.
Well, don't be fooled. I have my own techniques. For example, I employ numerology.
Yo.
It uses a mathematical formula to predict the future based on birth dates, letter numbering, and all that. But I didn't see you doing anything like that either. Well, it's more of an inspirational style of fortune telling. Some kind of unknown power just acts through you, and suddenly, bam! You got it. You got the info. You're talking about intuition.
How about that?
Don't try and describe it using such a cheesy word. But if it's not intuition, then you gotta be some kind of supernatural power.
Not like some occult mystery.
Don't compare my clairvoyance to some occult bullcrap. I hate the occult. Take that crap somewhere else. You hate the occult.
Well,
Yep. Now here's some good news. Act it now and I'll throw in an extra bonus on your reading. I used some white mass magic to record a CD of spirit messages I received from the luxury suite of heaven. 5 seconds of this, baby, and you'll be witnessing miracles and communing with the angels for days. And you said you hate the occult.
what the heck?
Hey, business is business. The more I talk to him, the less I understand. Hey. Okay, well, alright.
Good morning, everyone.
I need to do something about Sakura. I better go to the dining hall and talk to the others about it one more time. Is Kyoko waiting outside? Okay. Huh? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Okay. Makoto, we got a problem, big problem, man. What's wrong? Look. Hiro pointed a finger as he shook as he pointed a finger.
Hina! Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her. Genocide Jill killed Hina!
No.
You've gotta be kidding!
No. She's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. Why? What happened? What, Toko and Hina just all of a sudden, they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. And that led to a sneeze.
You SOB!
Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. And look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire?
Totally not adorable.
Anyway, you totally non-adorable boys, just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else
My beautiful scissors!
I'll start cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long. Okay then, let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hiro, help me. Sure thing. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out. Okay. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it really was just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know? Well, yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic, that just makes you sound even more hostile. Okay. Hey, Hina, what the heck happened? Oh, well, we just got into a fight, and I lost my temper and flew off the handle. Let me guess, the fight was because of Sakura. At first, I tried to just ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time left to live your life. But she wouldn't let go, so I just, without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times.
You're serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right?
Sorry.
It's my fault. Own fault, but I just couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friends, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open, and I thought the door was going to fly off its hinges. And there she stood before us.
Hina.
Sakura? You're hurt. What happened? Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal.
Hey!
Makoto, Hiro, what's the meaning of this? It wasn't me. It was Genocide Jill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault.
Damn.
To hurt Hina, dang you. To leave me alone, but hurt her. What is this? What is this? I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch.
No forgiveness! I can't forgive this!
Hiro, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive.
Why? Somebody save me. Hiro nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later, what's going on? What's all this noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room.
It would seem...
I gathered that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line. Wait, Sakura. Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Come on. I'm Kyoko. Are you still mad? Yeah,
That's
I figured.
fine.
It's fine. Finally! Huh? About the issue we discussed earlier. It doesn't matter anymore. Anyway, there's something else I wanted to talk to you. Okay. Then do you forgive me for not being able to talk to you about it? You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura. That's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could get to talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think
I
like
wouldn't
that.
have expected such arrogance from you. Because
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
that's fine.
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. Huh?
anyway,
Anyway, it's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay, thank you. Okay. What is it you wanted to talk to me about?
indeed.
Exactly, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where?
So,
Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess,
shall
but...
we go?
Well then, shall we get going? With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, saying a brisk pace. I hurried to catch up to her. She walked ahead in silence, and in silence I chased her, and eventually we arrived. Okay. The dressing room. So there's something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right. It has to do with alter ego. Okay. But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us, huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently, he has something he wants to ask us. Alter ego wants to ask us something. Okay. Hello. Oh, so it's just you two, the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is 2 not enough? No, it's okay. 2 should be plenty. But what if he what is it he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What do you want to ask us? Oh yeah, so I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school's network.
What?
Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, "Why?" Well, you said my job was done, right? But just stop here, saying I finished my work? I don't want that. I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else, so that we can all get out of here.
That's right.
That's what Master would want to. So to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of the school.
That's right.
The only way I can figure help is if you can connect me to the school's network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and they'd want. You agree, right, Kyoko?
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still,
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay.
gonna do my best.
If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed, too admirable, too fragile.
Hey.
You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Yeah?
Certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. If I can say
Correct.
this, there's no reason that Alter Ego is our friend. Kyoko? To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risk, the mastermind really will notice it. But
Makoto.
let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. But
Hey.
he's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
Now,
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend.
So,
Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please
I
don't.
want to believe in myself.
Okay. I want to be able to say I can do this.
Leave it to me.
So please, let me try.
listen.
And besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice. One
That's
place?
right.
Remember, there's another place besides here where there's no surveillance cameras. A room without surveillance cameras. The AV room, obviously. That's it, the secret room you told me about. I definitely remember there was no surveillance cameras in here. I do believe you can connect to those network from here. From there. I remember seeing an internet port on the wall. However, it's just because there's no camera in there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. Well, we'll also have to move alter ego, and the mastermind may spot us giving into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
That's what we have to do.
Despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do this.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you, thank you.
So then
let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, alter ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing him up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. You can't talk right now. We're going to move you to another room until we get there. You have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. To have him react like a machine like that, all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers.
I'm gonna have to find my clothes first. I don't think anyone watched anything.
So there might be a network cable in there?
However,
assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go and check for ourselves.
It's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. Okay, that's not the right way. Right. Okay. I forgot to teleport up there. Hey. My obsession. Okay, what are you doing? Living, I see. Anyway, I'm headed back to my room. I'll just be there living totally calm. Okay then. Alright. I went the complete wrong way. What? What, Makoto? What the? Why do you seem so surprised? Nothing's wrong. Why would anything be wrong? He's acting really strange. Well, I guess he's always acted really strange. Okay, well, gonna go back to my room now. Take her easy, partner. See ya. Get him.
Hey.
There we go. Hey, Makoto.
Why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again.
Listen to me.
What? Just hurry up and go. And to make sure you don't run off, I'm gonna wait here, right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful. I thought I made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then.
And be thorough. Counting on you. Okay. Okay, first we have to find the network cable. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in the drawer. Found it. This is the network cable, right? Now we just have to connect alter ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it works.
Leave it to me.
Just leave it to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please, just wait a little longer.
I'm gonna do my
Just hold
best.
tight and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us as friends. Friends? Even me? Thank you, Makoto.
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real good feelings.
Correct.
I see. And there's nothing left for us
Goodbye.
here. Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore. That much was for sure.
What?
Kyoko. Yes? So we're just gonna
Why
split
is
up?
that?
Of course, I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct? Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you going to do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have to mind the lesson to listen. Then what should we do?
so
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Which is why alter ego.
correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. We parted ways and headed back to my room. I'm kind of tired, so I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving Alter Ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, I had completely dozed off. Huh? The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world.
Makoto.
Oh, you're back. Makoto, get out of here. Kyoko, what's going
Indeed.
on? Hina just came to me and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. I can't get the door open. And is it locked? Makoto, Kyoko. You know, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window in the rec room door and I hurried to look inside. And when I did, Sakura. Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair, like she's bowing her head.
Hey,
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window. But I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking and I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond.
Huh?
So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
anyway,
First off, we need to get into that room. But the door is locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
listen to me.
We're going to force our way in. I just
Wrong.
said the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Then why?
It would seem
Feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the rec room. Is it the chair?
in other words,
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. then there's no problem if we break it.
Indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait, right here. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Is she okay? I mean, Sakura. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence, but that silence didn't last for long. Here, I found a broom in the classroom. Use it.
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please!
Come on, please hurry. Okay, you two stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could. I aiming directly at the window. All it took was a solid hit. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the open window and started jostling the chair, leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura. I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her, I like how she just has like a spotlight on her dead body. All I felt was a cold death. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life has abandoned Sakura's body, and then
A body has been...
okay.
Huh? Sakura's dead? She's really dead?
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And well, why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do anything, time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone.
What?
Yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed, I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began...
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her. It's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault!
It was one of you, Hiro Byakuya Hoko. One of you killed Sakura.
What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her.
I won't forgive you.
One of you did it. I know it. You know it? Jeez, I didn't know your power level would decrease by that much just getting mad. What are you doing?
Come on!
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
It's the
That's right, it's the Monokuma file. And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're going to ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that, hold on. There's something I want to ask you. Huh? It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura. Sakura wanted to challenge the Mastermind into a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then...
In other words...
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable and without even getting the chance to finish things.
Phew.
Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with all our little fight. Cause even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she violated a rule by attacking me. In the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her.
Well done.
So I don't know who it was, but whoever the black end is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie, before you get all, at me, you better figure out who did it first.
Shing!
Because, I mean, your lives are all on the line here, right?
What is this?
What the heck? He owes them one?
I won't forgive
I hate
you.
them. I hate this whole thing. Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the Mastermind, after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Yeah? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura. Okay, then Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Gyoko, that's you.
what?
Me. You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order.
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is, Hiro, Byakuya, and Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
Huh?
What?
It's your fault!
No. When you killed Sakura,
I won't forgive you.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. What appears further discussions would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let us all in. Just let me.
What?
What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hiro, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
This is decided. Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to this request.
Hey.
But we have to find out who killed Sakura.
Correct.
For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen.
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
Listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who's killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. Oh, everyone's gone. I'd better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood.
Hey.
I think the case this time might be a challenge. What's that?
So...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with that chair from inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside, and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right? In other words, this is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder. I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this? Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
That's fine.
When we break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basically, approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we'd have to do is check the door. So see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
Second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed.
In other words,
basically the killer uses a special contraption or tool. Right. Or tool from the outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap of the door. Something like that.
However,
but in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows allowed in the school. In the school. And the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off the list.
It's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
they stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's it. That sounds like it could have happened, have been possible, maybe.
It's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all.
In other words,
room. By that I mean there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off too?
Indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. Ryukyu, which of those 4 choices seems to most likely, the most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room, Until I figure that out, the truth beyond Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if anything, no one else. Okay. Well, I'm going to end the video off here. See you guys in the next one. Bye.